pressure turned me into a giant. Thin line between living and shooting. I'm on the edge and I might just dive in.
Starting at shooting guard, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 23. Jared Culver.
Tip off goes to Minnesota. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Ben Simmons is out there with Davis. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Siakam in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Wiggins missing. And so Booker will bring it up for Chicago.
Well, we keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position, and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
Jordan Bell's checked in for Robert Covington. The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the game. And at Kentucky, Davis mostly an interior player, but he maintained, Brent, all along, he was capable of more than he showed in college.
There's no question about his skill set, and in the NBA, the opportunity, along with the transition of the NBA game, and especially the center position, he seems to be coming along at the appropriate time to show all of his wares off, Kevin.
And stolen by Booker. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Here's Siakam, and Siakam throws it down.
Well, you know, Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
Now, here's Culver. Off target at the rim. Guys, this offense very effective.
And, guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's T. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
He's just fearless and unafraid to go up into the traffic of the defense. Westbrook takes it right to the bucket, and a well-deserved trip to the line.
Well, hard to believe that Russell Westbrook has now gone 3 consecutive seasons averaging a triple-double.
Remember, Kevin, just how much we were flipping out about the possibility of somebody doing this again since Oscar Robertson, and now Russell doing it 3 straight years. It's just a mind blow.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Chicago. They're on an 11-3 run right now. And it's Davis with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can, at times, be unstoppable.
Now, here's Culver. Bell trying to break loose. Culver gets it to go on the assist by Bell.
I'll tell you, Culver has an array of moves once he gets into the paint.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Kobe comes in for Colton. And it's Napier in for Jeff Teague. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And it's Chicago scoring again. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends, highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's a Kobe. The pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. From 20 feet out, and it's in there.
How about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Greg, no secret that many Minnesota fans are questioning the contract they gave to Andrew Wiggins as his development has seemed to plateau.
And with all due respect to Wiggins, it would be worth worrying about if you're a Timberwolves fan. Wiggins has taken a step backwards, I feel, the last few years in his scoring and seemingly has lost the edge to his game that made him such a promising young star.
Some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Noah Vonleh comes in for Bell. And Robert Covington subbed in for Wiggins. Chicago also making some changes. Ron Williams is checked in for Simmons. Oladipo comes in for Devin Booker. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Russell Westbrook. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
So it's the Timberwolves now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Napier passes to Vonleh. Williams with the block. They're running. Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
How about that? Recovering Victor Oladipo up to the rim. Good sign.
Minnesota trails by 14. It's stolen by Oladipo. Williams kicks to Siakam. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Siakam's got 6.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Kobe, the pass to Jang, and the layup's good off the glass.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Wasted no time on that one. Ball's got his second basket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's a Kobe, guarded by Oladipo. A Kobe, the pass to Nathan. And Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
And Ball slams it in.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And so it's Chicago with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been put. And And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Chicago right now, they've got Towns, Hot Rod Williams out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Markelle Fultz, and it's Rose in at the point. Teague against Rose. Shot clock at 5. Teague can't hit. Chicago leading by 18. Here's Siakam. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 8 points for Siakam.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively. And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
Culver's shot is off. And it's Fultz with the ball for Chicago. Here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Layman passed to Chang. Towns with the defensive effort. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016. Now a full-time starter on a rookie contract just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
Assisted by
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup.
Chicago calls timeout. Minnesota making some changes. Anthony Towns checked in for Gorgie Dang. Jordan Bell comes in for Noah Vonleh. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Layman. And Chicago also making a switch. Larry Nance is checked in for Williams.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Chicago calls timeout.
Start it.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Culver. He can't hit that time. And it's Chicago the other way. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. There's the lob to Towns. That one misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Chicago leading by 20. Pass to Fultz. Back to Rose. And the layup is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And here are the Timberwolves. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Culver. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
And how about the balance there from Culver? Really good at staying in control despite the D being all over. And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Teague with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Nance with some nice D.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
Last season, it seemed like Towns recommitted himself on the defensive end after facing some pretty significant criticism in that department.
You know, he looked like he was playing with a chip on his shoulder defensively. Towns has always had the capability to be a fantastic defender, and I'm really glad that he's focusing on that part of his game as an area to improve.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Timberwolves. Okogie comes in for Culver. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Markelle Fultz. Towns at the elbow. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Okogie. The 19-footer is on the money. And so Young will bring it up for Chicago. Rose dishes the ball. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 11 points for Lonzo Ball.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Nance. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Derrick Rose.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor. And there's typically going to be some space when you're out in transition and you do just kind of venture out to that three-point line.
Davis, the pass to Siakam. Shoots over Towns. No good off the back of the rim.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Here's Davis. Lays it up and off the glass. And Chicago leads by 20.
Are there any questions as to why this guy is an all-star? His ability to fight through contact and hit the shot is world-class.
And so it's Chicago, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their transit.
Here we gon' get it till it's ours.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And their forwards, Wiggins and Vonleh. Culver out there with Teague, and it's Towns in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Ryan Saunders. Now Culver. Outside, Towns. Simmons pulls it in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, this is great when Westbrook starts to dictate the tempo of the game. This time he's doing it with the pass, setting up a teammate.
Minnesota trails by 21. Teague finds Wiggins. The 17-footer. Chicago grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Westbrook passes to Simmons. There's the dish to Davis. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame. He continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
Williams, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Here's Simmons, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota. And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA. And the question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career.
And Williams with the basket on the assist by Simmons. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Minnesota making a switch. Layman's checked in.
To the lineup for Minnesota, Jake Layman.
Teague against Westbrook. Teague deciding where to go with it. Now here's Vonleh. Guarded by Simmons. Clock is at 3. Here's Wiggins. No good again that time.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Jordan Bell's checked in for Minnesota. Passes it to Wiggins. Outside Teague. Pass to Layman. Beyond the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And Booker kicks to Siakam. Williams inside. He's against Jang. Shots good by Williams.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Simmons against Bell. Can they get it? The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Williams finds Booker. Over Wiggins. That one a little long. And Teague's got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Searching for that first bucket here in the 3rd. Count that one. Teague's got 5 now.
Well, that's a ball handling drill the kids can work on, shown by Jeff Teague. And it opens up to Jake.
And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside Teague. It's good.
Jeff Teague.
7 points in the game.
Outstanding patience from Jeff Teague to take the shot over the top of some good defense and get it to drop in.
Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just with the shot.
For Chicago, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Gorgie Dang. Robert Covington comes in for Jake Layman. Okogie's checked in for Wiggins. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Jeff Teague. Chicago also making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Williams. Young comes in for Simmons. And it's Oladipo in for Russell Westbrook. Napier with it. He's guarded by Booker. And the basket by Napier. Napier's got his first bucket in this one. From deep three-point range. And again, no good by Chicago.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. In Chicago, they finish off the 3rd quarter on a... And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So for Chicago right now, Towns is out there with Young. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Oladipo in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Ball. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And that's the shot right there that he's learning to hit with consistency. Ball definitely has a unique release on that shot, but the end result is twine.
And that one drops. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now, here's Ball. He's guarded closely. 14 feet away, and that's off the glass and in.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Napier feeling it out a bit. To the inside. Here's Towns, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Pocket 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Covington's shot is off. It's Oladipo on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Napier kicks to Towns. No good on the triple. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Pull up Jay. Here's Bates Diop, and yes, it's good. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Oladipo, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
One of those guys who you say 6'4", but plays bigger. Oladipo with the strength to finish through the contact.
Some changes for Minnesota. Jang, he's checked in for Towns. And Layman subbed in for Robert Covington. Chicago also making some changes. Nance comes in for Towns.
Chicago foul.
Rod Williams subbed in for Young. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Napier. He's covered by Ball. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Jang gets it to go.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Jang's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we're seeing Ball just take over. An efficient, effective scorer who feels comfortable shooting from anywhere.
And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Nance, right side.
And Nance is so athletic and so springy and bouncy out there on the floor. He can draw a lot of contact like that.
Larry Nance Jr. at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Nance. Both free throws good from Nance. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Napier. Floats one. Here's Bates Diop. And a miss there on the triple. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Fades back, but he recovers it. Now here's Nance for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Larry Nance.
The jumper continues to look better. Larry Nance Jr. not bashful at taking shots that he feels he can make.
Now here's Napier. He's covered by Ball. Napier passes to Chang. To stop the run. Chalk up 2 there.
Basket by Gorgie Day.
And so Siakam will bring it up for Chicago. Count that one.
Larry Nance
And once
Jr.
they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Napier passes to Bates Diop. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Wow. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, Keita Bates-Diop, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Yeah, I just love seeing it. Ball put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here's Napier, right wing. Graham with the ball. Back to Napier. Shoots the 3. Misses there. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team.